Alright boys, place your bets. You guys think I can get the liners out with my homemade tool? Two cast iron weights, piece of all thread, 2 nuts. I don't know. Find out here. It definitely has moved a little bit. I'll just put you guys down and we'll see what happens. Decided I would stop and look at everything and just see if it'll move. I got it wound up about as tight as I want to go, but okay, here we go. The only thing I don't know if you guys saw the studs twist while I was pulling on that. It's eating into the washers. I got some pressure on it. Here's how you break stuff for you guys at home. It looks like it moves to me. It definitely got easier all of a sudden. I mean, I like what I'm doing, but I don't like what I'm doing, if that makes sense to you guys. Because if I screw all these head studs up, I gotta get new head studs. And if I hit myself in the teeth, I hit myself in the teeth, which is not what I want to do. Huh. I'll give her one more UGA and then I'm going to quit. Because I don't think it's moved since I thought it moved. Well, it's come up about, I don't know, 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch. I don't know. I get the feeling like I should quit. Oh. Well, that's something I didn't take into consideration. So my piece down on the bottom, which I didn't really think about, is actually pushing on this one, and this side of this sleeve, and this side of this sleeve. Thus, I'm trying to pull 3 sleeves at once. I think. It looks like it's on this one. So it must be shifted over that way. It's on this one as well. So, one more famous last words. Oh no, he bottomed out. No more. No more. This sleeve over here shouldn't do too much. There's not too much of that sleeve left. Something is rapidly disassembling. pretty sure we got her on a run now. Yep. I'll only be able to pull it up flush with the block, but should be able to come out. I don't know, a good half an inch or something. A little more than that. It's not really tight, it's going easy too. I'll just go till it bottoms out. Who said I needed a liner puller? We're getting pretty close to where my tool's going to bottom out. Be curious to know if the one back here comes out, the one that's all broke up. Okay, there my tool bottomed out. Yeah, but I can get it out. Okay. Not 100% if that'll work. Number 4 and number 1. Can't remember if my head's in the shot up here. Might be, it might not be. Let me get this the whole way off here and I'll show you guys the setup I got. It's not professional, but I also could cut my all thread, but yeah. So the only thing I got to do is I got to put some more studs back in order to use this on any other cylinder. You could use 4 spacers or 4 equal size sockets or something on this. Yeah. I'm impressed. My tool works. Yay! It's an old cast iron weight. I think they're cast iron. Using a 10-pound one on top and a 5-pound one on the bottom that I've modified. Piece of 3/4 all thread. Here's what I'm using as a sleeve puller. I got it cut this way so it'll fit and not get into the liners beside it. That's what I run into on the first drive. I just got a sliver of metal in my pinky. Howsies. That hurt. Okay. Now with all that being said, haha! I can do it! It'll work! Nice. Now the trick is, I spun that when it came out. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but see there's a crack right here. Yep. That liner is split the whole way from the top to the bottom. Alright, so that's number 3 cam. Make sure Let me see, where is that? Right. I don't know. It's right at the tip of my thumb there. Maybe one way the light will catch it, but it's split the whole way up, and then there's a crack across there. So. Okay. I think you guys get the idea. So I'm gonna start pulling cans and see if our block's any good. Hope so. I can't shut the camera off. My hands are too greasy. Whew. Well, I was going to get right into this, boys, but I remembered I wanted to take a picture of my setup. They say, oh, you have to have a liner puller. I got one. Homemade. Okay, start again. Okay, you guys want to watch this? If one's going to be interesting, it's going to be this one. Because this one's going to look like a horror film when it comes out. Or it could be a Sunday liner. Kind of holy. This one is kind of tight, too. I think the liner's moving. It is making me wonder, though. Yeah, it's moving. Luckily, there's enough of this liner left to get the whole thing to move, because it is broke on both sides. Part of that was done by me. Part of that was done by rainwater. This one's a whole lot tighter than the other one was. Then again, the other liner did move like a 1/16 of an inch. So when I was trying to get the pistons out, I wouldn't go no further. The other one was going easy, this one's tight. Did it just bottom out, guys? Hey guys. I gotta quit because it seems like it stopped. So, oh. Yep. Like I said, there ain't much left of this sleeve. Seemed like it was stuck somewhere. It was stuck on your guys' side. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna come out like the other one did. Ruh-roh. Zoinks. Huh. Ruh-roh. Let me take this back up. Maybe it'll do something. Something went there, but oh, that's not good. I can't pry on it anymore on this side, guys. shoot. Oh boy. Okay. I may have to move along from this one and go to the other ones and come back to this. Okay, boys. Let's try this on the liner that should come out whenever I'm done with it. I hope. Yep. This one's moving pretty easy. Yeah, had to say something. It's going. Oh yeah, there it loosened up. Oh yeah. The last one may have to come out in pieces. Sigh. And of course it's the one I need out to look at. It's probably about the last night the Massey's going to be in the shop. Super H needs to come in here and get some work done before the light up night parade, so I'm pushing to get this done. Top Notch Tractors is breaking in his Farmall Cub for those of you guys that have been watching that. Called me and told me it started good last night. I was busy cutting trees. You guys will hopefully see that video at some point. I need to edit videos again. Okay. Yes. So whenever the sleeves aren't totally mangled, guess what, guys? They'll come out. Yep. Okay. Nice. You guys see how easy that one was? Okay, back you guys up for the glamour shot. Look how strong I am. I thought, excuse me, I might have seen a hairline crack in this one as well. Actually, pretty sure this one's got a vertical split on it too. No light above me. Yep. So I think there's, I know you guys won't be able to see it, but I think there's a vertical split right through here. And it goes right down into the O-ring, and that's why it wasn't leaking antifreeze. That's interesting. Alright. Well, pull the number 1 can out. It should be the only one that's good. Maybe. I gotta shut the camera off without using these. Ugh. Gotta keep the old rag handy. Can I get pointer finger? Alright boys, my homemade liner puller worked. I got out liner 1, 2, 3 and what priorly identified as liner number 4. It come out in pieces. It pulled up to the bottom, and when I tried to pull a little bit on top, it just all started breaking apart. I ended up taking a chisel and actually punching the last little ring out through the bottom, because it actually broke right where the top O-rings are. It looks like there's 2 O-rings in these. 2, I think. 2 small ones. Anyhow. But, yeah. Ended up driving it down through, and I haven't cleaned, excuse me, haven't cleaned it out real good, but, it was holding the antifreeze down in the bottom, so I think the bottom of the block is okay. I see no big cracks or anything. There's one big rust spot in the block right there. You guys can see it, kind of like the lower center of your screen. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. So, as near as I can tell, I think if we buy the overhaul kit, we can overhaul this motor. But unless you guys happen to donate about $1,000, I'm not going to be rebuilding this motor right now. And that was always the plan with this thing. Pretty much, I wanted to get it apart, see what it needs, make a list, and I'll look for parts. And this is going to be one of those what I will call someday projects. So, I will get to it someday. Someday could be next year, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So, hopefully, the old money abundance strikes me again, and because this tractor here is not a need, this is a want tractor. This would be kind of a nice tractor to have, and top it off, I know the clutch is slipping in it. Just by us putting a pipe wrench on there and trying to get the motor to turn, it was slipping at about, oh, I don't know, 900 pounds. So I think that would be a problem. And I also know the PTO does not grab on this. I'm not familiar enough with a Massey transmission to figure out how it works, but there's got to be some kind of coupler that couples it to this. But also the hand clutch does something. I watched Tractor Man 44, but I've never actually seen him mess with the PTOs. So, anyhow, that's going to be it for this project, guys. Later. Alright, now I got to make a short one for Facebook. That was the idea. That didn't plan out. Alright guys, my homemade liner puller worked. I got liner 1 out, liner 2, liner 3, and what identified as liner number 4 before. So, I got my light off already, but near as I can tell, block looks okay. Nothing's fantastically cracked, and it held antifreeze down low before, so that's going to be a wrap on the Massey for right now. On to the Super H. Get ready for light up night. Fire extinguisher is a good idea. Christmas wreath. Ooh, power inverter to power Christmas wreath. So, alright boys. Get to everybody the next one. Later. And the 6 girls that are watching. I pay attention to the analytics. Hey, other Steve, are you happy that your block's not cracked? We can... I mean, if you got about $1,000, we can rebuild this real fast. Like next weekend kind of fast, maybe. That's what I thought. Don't got much to say about this. But if I haven't covered this, guys, I'm to the point in this project where I'm going to need some money, and that is basically the problem at this point in life. So she's going to go out on the back burner, and I'm going to bring the Super H in and get ready for the light up night parade here. I'm actually going to take other Steve off the tractor too before I put this outside. And that's going to be a wrap on the Massey for right now. I wanted to get to a point and see if I had some good bones to work with. Seems like I do. So, I'm going to be shopping around. I need some I think I could get away with liners and O-rings for this, and a head gasket, and probably a carb rebuild kit, minimum. But that's going to be it for right now, guys. I'm going to push her outside, and I'm going to put the hood back on it. That should keep most of the water out of the motor, hopefully. The oil pan's not on it, can't catch it, so But for now, guys, it's going to be a wrap on this one. Get you over to the next one. Later. Excuse me. That gave me a run for my money on sticking that motor. It gave me a run for my money.